think we should share your story one more time just to make sure everybody knows who you are, Jenna? I think so. All right, so this is my big baby Jenna. I think a lot of people probably know her story, but we like to, every once in a while, reshare everyone's story so that you can get to know the animals that we call family here at Life with Pigs. So Jenna was, of course, born on a dairy farm. When she was 3 days old, she was spray painted to be slaughtered because she had a twin brother, which meant she was a free martin calf, is what they call them. And so they have a 95% chance of being infertile. And so because of that, on a dairy farm, farmers don't see that they'll have any use. And so like they do with the male calves, typically they're either, sent to early slaughter or sent to a veal farm where they'll be put into tiny crates where they won't be able to move much to make sure that they don't develop muscle. Jenna was lucky enough to have the dairy farmer's daughter feel sympathy for her and her brother, and she convinced her dad to let her find homes for Jenna and her twin brother. She'd already found a home for the brother, and then we heard about Jenna from a friend who had put out a post saying that we were looking to rescue any female dairy calves that people were willing to part with for free on a dairy farm. And so we went down to Durham, North Carolina, and we picked up Jenna in a Subaru Forester, and she laid in the back seat on the way home. Maybe Peter pooped a few times in the back of the Subaru Forester on the way home. And then since then, we've been best friends. And as you can see, Jenna has her horns. A lot of people are surprised that female cows have their horns, but on dairy farms, what usually happens is the female calves will be dehorned. When they're very young, they'll either have an acid put on their head to burn out the buds of their horns, or they will have them burnt out with a hot iron, or they will have them cut off, which is the equivalent of having the tip of your finger cut off below your fingernail. So none of these are painless processes. So Jenna escaped all that, and now she gets to live out her happily ever after here, just being adored. She's been my best friend since she got here. I used to sleep in the barn when she was little to make sure that she always felt safe and cared for. And now she's just a giant puppy who knows that everything in the world revolves around her, and she loves that. Don't you, kiddo?